Viewer discretion advised.
Fish! 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 Odd. Could have sworn I had this thing tuned up. Okay then. I will give you credit, Ryan. For the first time in our lives, we're a massive success. Opening up a fish business and making money.
Very unanimous, Johnny boy. Gotta keep flooding the American economy with all that filthy green stuff.
Yeah, I think that seems very legit. What the heck is going on over there?
Hey, how's it going, Bubby?
Step right up, everybody. Get your Halloween candy here. That'll be about 20 grand. Oh, hey, you boys want some candy? It only costs $20.
No thanks, we're good. Also, we just want to ask, what's up with the stand? You proposing for a candy contest?
Oh, didn't you boys hear? It was decided that this year, me, Nigel, and Zuki are selling candy to children. The last bestseller didn't exactly make the cut. Besides, it's all over the news. See for yourselves.
And no wonder as to why nobody comes to buy our products. Speaking of which, tonight's inspiring story is all about how you can sell Halloween candy to children. Now, whenever a child campuses from house to house asking for some candy, the cost ranges to an average of $10 whole. And boy oh boy will you be rich in no time. This is Electroland News signing off. Hey Ryan,
Yeah, Johnny boy?
how many more delivery trucks do you think there will be?
I'm not too sure. But at least there will be enough for the trick-or-treaters. Well, that does it, John.
Precisely.
I will say for the record, John, sure was nice of Valerie and the others to lend us some bags full of candy for the trick-or-treaters.
Indeed. Now, if only there were some sour frittles hidden inside. Then you got yourself a party.
Well, nonetheless, we'll just have to get everything ready for tonight. Heaven only knows how many trick-or-treaters we can sell candy to.
Trick or treat!
Hey there, kiddos. We sure hope you brought your wallets with you, because we got candy! Come back next year. Au revoir.
Bye.
Hey, Johnny, you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh, yes.
What follows is a brief montage. We hope you enjoyed this brief montage.
Well, that's that.
Indeed. Now wait just a cottontail picking minute. What about us?
Yep, this is Ryan. Send in the motherload!
All that sugar! It burns!
Yes, sirree, Johnny boy. William Wrigley Jr. would have been green with envy if he was to hear all about this.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. We, the three bears. Paulson Bear, Lewis Bear, and Bryson Bear. Secret detectives destined to spread justice to the kingdom of Toons. That's right. Toons, ne'er-do-wells that get away with anything, seemingly unbound by the laws of physics and able to recover from things that many people would never weather. But this week, we find out what happens when the ability to beat the laws of physics and the laws of the land go to your head. Leroy Lion, Benny Bobcat, Sidney Snake, Fonzo Fox. Today, they were a stabilizing force, ever vigilant, always watching. Their presence kept a whole nation of Toons walking the line of Toon law. But this week, we find out what happens when those who toe the line step over it, when the watchers go bad, who watches them. A single recording marked the beginning of the end of this band of once stunning lawmen.
You think we don't know what you're up to?
You bunch of vermin-spreading rodents! You are pirating unlicensed acorns. That is not the behavior for a future king.
Come on, guys. We were
I'm just saving them for winter. Oh, yeah? We know all about your storage. What follows was not pretty. And no, we are not going to show the violence to you, so instead, enter Judge Ernie Faust, who made a decision that blew everything to heck. I believe 2 criminal rodents have made a poor representation to all the officers involved. And seeing as how Toons have no enumerated rights in the U.S. Constitution, I exonerate the defendants from all charges. Sanzio and Sansum desperately pleaded for a call, but the fires of the enraged citizens began to spread to the streets. That is, until an emergency federal trial was convened. With a new judge presiding, the 2 rodents' rights were found to have been way out of line, and they were awarded a whopping 1,000 acorns, peanuts, and corn nuts. As some economists are still trying to figure out how to measure, the verdict shot the 2 squirrels right back into the high life. The officers, however, were not so lucky. Now convicted federal felons, they were discharged from the force and forced to take whatever jobs they can find to survive. Only Fonzo Fox kept his hands in police-related work. Now, as secret detectives destined to spread justice to the kingdom of Toons, we now go live on the scene to see what our special guest star's problem could be. I just want to forget the past. I never want to see those blasted rodents again. As you can see, I'm a PI now. That's private investigator in case you don't remember. Now the minute that I start snooping around the place hoping to get a great picture, the internet is going to be flooded with articles. Nothing weird so far. What in God's name are those 2 squirrels doing there?
Okay, that's disturbing.
Poetic justice, perhaps, and Sanzio and Sansum have learned an important lesson. For worn-out Toons, crime just may be their ticket back to the top, if they're willing to put up with some confrontation on the way up. Another case closed on the files of the 3 Bears. Yes, that's right. We, 3 bears. Paulson Bear, Lewis Bear, and Bryson Bear. Secret detectives destined to spread justice to the kingdom of Toons. That's right, lovable Toons. Antics, mayhem, and laugh riots. Mere kings of the Saturday morning trend, and special guest stars on your weekly YouTube. But where are they now? Some have preferred living a good life. Others have fallen on hard times. One such example is the big bad wolf of the 3 little pigs. His epic ongoing battle to blow down houses and capture 3 swines for a supper has been a fable for modern times. Whatever happened to the saber-toothed predator who has been hospitalized more times than Evel Knievel? Well, let's find out. Whatever happened to the big bad wolf, you ask? Whatever happened to the real ending to the 3 little pigs, you ask? After desperate attempts of vandalism, at last, the big bad wolf was caught by the authorities. In the end, under the caught the little swines. Apparently they were looking forward to a very rockin' AC/DC concert than the day before. I was completely unaware of me coming, so I could have strangled their chinny-chin-chins and set up the dinner table, yes. The Big Bad Wolf was sentenced to 2 years in prison for felony and cruelty to animals, and puffing and puffing and blowing their houses in out of season. I just can't seem to explain it. They made me chase after butterflies instead. It's humiliating me. And the officers wouldn't let me have any ham or bacon, so I can go starve to death. Oh, tough guy. What can you tell us about this Big Bad Wolf character? Huh? You better start talking, Buster. Well, we have a very special kind of friendship that only 2 roommates can understand. Now, was it just me, or am I getting some Rocky vibes by looking at these pictures? I've gone from being the Big Bad Wolf, the predator of the 3 little pigs, to the Big Bad Wolf, predator of the 3 little pigs, with a super distorted spine. And what's that, you ask? Anger? I feel no anger anymore. The little gremlins didn't get what they deserved, but they could have gotten what they needed. After many hours of anger management classes, in 1997, the Big Bad Wolf was transferred to a minimum security work farm to serve the remainder of his sentence. I've changed quite a bit. I've put the anger right behind me, learned new skills, and I'm ready to start a new and different kind of life. A life of love for my new friends, just like they taught me back in the big house. There's a lot more flavor on these ham and bacon alternatives, and they're healthy too. And the best thing about these hogs is that they are very chubby. Forest creatures, ham and bacon alternative addict, or just another casualty of a basic prison system. Another sad tale from the files of the 3 bears.
Yes, that's right. We, the 3 bears. Paulson Bear, Lewis Bear, and Bryson Bear. Secret detectives destined to spread justice to the kingdom of Toons. That's right, Toons. Cute, cuddly, winning instant fame, adoration, and acclaim. But today we find out what happens when the laughter stops, when the agent stops calling. For a cartoon character who never had her own show, Kaidi has yet to achieve excellence as a rubbery comic hero. The world was ready for a brand new comic book hero character. Thus, Kaidi was born. But right away, as she was introduced, people have theorized that she was claimed as a rejected cosplayer. To get people to recognize her, Kaidi tried to cross over into action feature films. It was an extremely tall order. Now, as secret detectives destined to spread justice to the kingdom of Toons, we now go live on the scene to see what our special guest star's problem could be.
To put it simply, rejection was following me everywhere I go in every Hollywood casting call. As expected, I tried to provide every superhero role, every single one, specifically overseas. Alas, I didn't make the cut. I still thanked my respective co-stars nonetheless.
As 1 week had passed, Kaidi fell into despair and was losing all hope. However, the only avenue left was a surprise just for her. As time was progressing, Kaidi was ready for her first training lesson for her act of bravery. This next clip demonstrates the delightful growth between herself and her character.
And don't leave any in the register or I'll get medieval on your butt!
Sir, have you noticed our security cameras?
You don't say. Well, in that case, take me to your leader, or it's rabbit stew for you. I'm ready for my close-up now.
Ah yes, the taste of justice sure is sweet, and Kaidi couldn't agree more. Now, she has found her purpose with the help of Viva and friends. Another case closed from the files of the Three Bears.